It's the Raw after the Royal Rumble. The dust has settled from the Rumble pay-per-view, but are we any clearer in determining what the path, what the road, what WrestleMania 38 will look like? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. We're here to preview tonight's WWE Raw show on the 31st of January 2022. We're already past January. It just seems, I don't know, it doesn't seem that long since January started, but we're already a month into the new year. And it's got nothing to do with wrestling being good, because wrestling still, as bad as ever, still absolutely sucks. But tonight's show, it's got a chance. We've got the Royal Rumble Fallout, we've got the road continuing to WrestleMania, and we've actually got some big stars scheduled to appear on tonight's red brand, including both Royal Rumble winners, both Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey. And of course, let's not forget the new WWE Champion, which is Bobby Lashley. He will be on the show tonight. And it just got announced earlier via Twitter. And I don't know why they announced this shit via Twitter. Why can't they actually make this part of the show, have this announcement during Raw tonight? But Bobby Lashley will compete at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view inside Saudi Arabia, and he will be defending his WWE title inside that match. Who his opponents are going to be, who the participants in that match are going to be, we yet do not know. Could that be announced tonight? Could there be qualification matches? I hope so. Make Raw a bit interesting. But for now, all we know is Bobby Lashley will be defending his belt. And yeah, so if I'm looking at Raw, I'm looking at who could potentially be in that match. It doesn't look like RK Bro are going to be in it due to the fact that they're feuding with the Alpha Academy, and that appears to be going on for at least a couple more weeks with all the Alpha Academy challenges they've got scheduled. So I would have to assume that they won't be in it, which leaves the likes of Edge, AJ Styles, maybe Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, people like that could be in the chamber match. I mean, if they make the right decisions, if they put the right people in the match, then we could get a good chamber. But it looks like it's probably going to be made up of. If I had to guess my six, I would obviously go with the champion, Bobby Lashley. Probably go with Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Edge, and The Miz. I think that would be a decent six. I think they could definitely go that way. I hope they don't put Omos in there. That would pretty much be a waste of a slot. But yeah, that is my predictions then for the Elimination Chamber, the 6 participants. Ronda Rousey is going to be on the show tonight. It is not confirmed or denied whether she will be making her pick for whichever title she'll be chasing at WrestleMania. That hasn't been confirmed. She's just appearing, I guess. First time she's going to be on Raw in a few years. So will be interesting to see what she has to say. Keep in mind, the current champions are Becky Lynch and Charlotte. Of course, it could change before we get to Mania, but I don't think either of them will be losing the belt. I think both Charlotte and Becky Lynch will go into WrestleMania 30 as the champions. And the only thing we have to decide is who will be facing them. Ronda Rousey is rumoured, according to Dave Meltzer, to be taking on Charlotte Flair at Mania. I don't see that happening. Although it is said that that Fox want Ronda Rousey on SmackDown. But I don't know. I've got a funny feeling it'll be Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch. I think that's who she will pick. Whether she does it tonight or she waits, I don't know. But I think she will go after the Raw title. For me, it just makes more sense. Becky Lynch is the only person that holds a pinfall victory over Ronda Rousey. That was the last person she was feuding with. And again, I mean, you could say that, yeah, she was against both of them in her last match, the triple threat. But for me, it was the Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey feud. They kind of just like shoehorned Charlotte Flair in there because Charlotte Flair has to be everywhere. And since it was the first WrestleMania women's main event, Charlotte Flair, lobbied and whatever and begged to get in that match because she has to be fucking the face, the forefront of everything. So I think Ronda Rousey will probably go after the Raw belt, but again, we don't know that. But a person that is deciding which championship they're chasing for is the Beast, Brock Lesnar. He's going to be on Raw tonight. He's going to be picking whether he goes for revenge against Bobby Lashley, who beat him in the dream match at the Royal Rumble that wasn't that great, or will he go after the Bloodline, the head of the table, Roman Reigns, who came out and cost him the match against Bobby Lashley and who appears to have lined himself with that snake, Paul Heyman. So Brock Lesnar has a decision tonight. I mean, I could just see Brock Lesnar picking both belts and battering both Reigns and Lashley, but I don't think he can be greedy. He's probably going to have to pick one or the other. And for me, it's going to be Reigns. You know, it's obvious it's going to be Reigns. Will Reigns be on Raw tonight? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe not. But Lesnar, I'm pretty much convinced will be going after Roman Reigns. What else is scheduled for tonight? Not a lot. We should have a scooter race between RK Bro and Alpha Academy. Should be interesting. We'll probably have a continuation of Nikki Ash and Rhea Ripley feuding. No one wants to see that. Omos will probably continue to bury people. Dana Brooke will strut around like she's the best thing ever with that 24/7 title, even though it's the most meaningless belt known to man. I mean, I've got more expensive belts in my wardrobe, most prestigious belts in there than that 24/7 title. So again, pretty much sucks there. I mean, Raw could be decent tonight, but the undercard's going to be absolutely atrocious, as always. Will we get Edge? Will we get The Miz? Who knows? We'll have to tune in to find out, guys. But that is your preview. Got both Ronda and Brock Lesnar on the show. Bobby Lashley will be here tonight. The Elimination Chamber has been announced. If they do this well, if we get chamber matches, you know, if we get good promos for Ronda and Brock, this could be a pretty good Raw, but don't hold your breath, guys, because most Raws absolutely fucking suck. That's it. Let us know what you think down below. And until the review, until next time, peace.